Today, I want to talk about building a website for real estate agents and the key 5 fundamental things that you need to have when building a website, whether you do it yourself or you hire a designer. And if you don't know me, my name is Jacob Shireman. I am a digital marketer that has over 15 years of experience, especially in the web design and website optimization industry. And I've recently become a realtor, so it's super important that I love to point that out that I am a digital marketer turned realtor and not the other way around. I actually have real world experience working for large companies and myself with my own marketing company. So, one thing I want to do today is talk about the importance of these 5 things when building your website. I know, as you can see here, I built my website, and a lot of realtors want to be able to carry their brand and have full control of the website that they are that they have and that their users are going to go to. So again, one thing about having an IDX webpage or a profile is that your brokerage is in full control of that. You can put all the time and effort to customize it as little as you're able to with those. But the thing is, what if you leave your brokerage? What if you just find a better opportunity? Now you got to start all over again. And so it's always better to have a standalone website that integrates your IDX into there if you have that, or your CRM. And then that way you're always in full control. Today I'm going to be using as an example one of the real estate website templates that I created that I also have available for everybody to take a look at. But the first point that I'm going to point out in this is that when you're building a website, you want to have simple navigation and a simple user interface. Don't overcomplicate things. Make sure that your user is able to navigate, that your menu is clear in what they're clicking so they don't feel like they're going down or getting misled on the information they're getting. So as you see here, we got properties, resources via blog, videos, about, the realtor, contact, and you can even literally click right here and go right to their phone and call. And as we go through the website, everything's pretty easy to get to. I love when a homepage has a one-page concept website where as you click, you don't have to leave the website to get the information you need, because you have about 30 seconds to gain their attention. And if they can't find what they're looking for, they're gone. And so as you see, it just kind of scrolls through. And then based on, if they want to read more, maybe they want to see the buyer's guide. Maybe they want to, I don't know, let's see, read the blog post. This will take them to another page, but they didn't have to click 2 or 3 times to get to that information. So, and just make sure everything is clean, it's laid out well, and that it reflects your branding and is consistent with that. So that brings me to my second point, and that's responsive design. Is your website responsive? Is it able to be displayed on any type of device, especially browsers? But the responsive has to do with the resizing of the website. So if I were to make this smaller, my browser, as you see, as I move it around, it changes size. That means it's responsive. So it will display properly on a mobile device or a tablet or any type of screen size, because every screen size, from computers to monitors to TVs to tablets to phones, are all different sizes. So that brings us to our third point, which is your content organized and optimized? Organized, is it easy to get to? When you're building a homepage, your homepage should be kind of an index or a quick description of everything that your website offers. So here, search for properties. They can learn about me. They can find more featured properties. They can find resources. Maybe they're a first-time home buyer or they're a seller. Then they can sign up for a newsletter and stay informed about the area. You can learn more about the realtor in depth. There's a blog feed to learn more about the area. There's an Instagram feed, featured videos, maybe some home tours you're doing, and a way to contact them, and then more information at the bottom about the areas that realtor services. So it needs to be well organized, easy to read, and then it needs to be optimized. So there's no point of having a website as a realtor if people can't find you. So I see a lot of times people put so much money into a website or into their marketing building stuff, but they don't do the ongoing marketing to let people know that the website's there. They just think because they have a website that they're magically going to be found. And no, search engine optimization is an ongoing thing. And especially with Google, because they're always looking to see that if you're updating your website and that you're keeping content relevant. So, what is optimization? Basically, you optimize a website with SEO, search engine optimization. So that way the search engine knows what your website's about. It can rate it based on other similar websites to figure out where you fall in those search engine result pages when somebody's searching for a realtor or a home for sale. The whole idea is you want to get found and you want to be one of the first ones to get found for that area. Now, part of optimization is thinking like the user. What is the user going to search for? If they're a first time home buyer, if they're a buyer looking for somebody to sell their house, what phrases would they use? And you want to make sure those phrases are sprinkled throughout your website, that they're in the title and description of the page itself, and that those keywords are there. Now, I'm going to do a more in depth course on everything you need to do to properly optimize yourself from websites to the Google business profile to even optimizing your social media, which people don't know you can do that. And so when we're optimizing content, let's make sure we're mentioning the area. So if you're going to talk about realtor, real estate, homes for sale, use the area. So Google knows by those few mentions of the area where you service. So that way when somebody searches for a realtor near me, it's going to base it on the Google Maps profile of your business and show them, or based on the content that you have here. So just use keywords that will basically be what they're searching for. We got Houston market update, Houston spotlight, your trusted real estate advisor, real estate, Houston properties. And so make sure those are equally sprinkled out, but don't oversaturate your content every other word with those keywords. You just, in each paragraph, each title, try to mention some keyword there. And then if you're really serious about SEO, you really should hire somebody to constantly be monitoring that. And they usually will give you some type of guarantee that they can move you up either close to the first page, if not somewhere on the first page. But never let somebody guarantee you the first spot, because they cannot guarantee you that. So that leads us to our fourth point, and that is you need some way to capture leads. I see people develop content all the time. They give away free buyer's guides, seller's guides, but they never get the email address. So what is the point of giving them free value, but you're not getting something in return? So in order for them to access that free resource and download it, have a way to capture leads. Like this would have a form that pops up. They would enter the email address and then you redirect them to the PDF. Same thing here. You want to know everything about Houston? Well, I need your email address so we can update you. And then you need to have a way to contact them. And that is so that they can easily contact you. Remember, when somebody stumbles on any of your content, whether it's social media, website, they are not just going to be like, oh, I want to work with him, and then you don't respond and they keep trying. No, they're going to go with usually the first realtor that responds to them, that they've obviously vetted, but they'll just keep moving on to the next site. So you want to make sure they have an easy way to contact you right here by clicking the number at the top, by clicking contact, by filling out this form. Even at the bottom, all of the information is there. So make sure there's an easy way for them to contact you. And that leads us to our last point, which is make sure your website is easy to update and it is scalable. It is sad. So many times I see clients throughout the years hire big companies that create these websites that never give them access. 5 years down the road, they didn't want to pay for maintenance, so they haven't even updated their website. There's no login, and then all of that money, usually $3,000 to $5,000, is gone. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. So if you're going to build it to yourself or you're going to hire somebody, make sure it's updatable. I highly recommend WordPress. That is what my template is built on, using a really cool website builder platform. But WordPress is literally used by more than 80% of the websites that are out there today. It's been around for, I think, almost 20 years. And almost everybody's using it because it's so customizable and so easy to manage, especially if you have the right website builder, which is why we chose what we chose when building this theme and designing it, because it's super easy to update. Literally, a lot of things are drag and drop. There's even an editor where you can edit live, and it literally looks like this, and you can click and update. So, and then make sure your website is scalable too, that you're able to add more pages. You're able to take this to be a website that can grow with your real estate business. The worst thing you want to do is design something that's like a one-page website, it's broken, and then you just got to start over. So especially if you're going to build a website that's separate of your brokerage, make sure that you can easily update it. And the one reason that you want to update it goes back to the optimization. The best way to update would be on this template by putting in your featured properties, or if you're a new realtor, don't worry about it. You can use featured properties in your brokerage of another agent and promote it for them, and then you can get the buyer lead. But the best way is by doing these blog updates, selling your community. Because remember, you don't sell homes, or you do not sell homes. You sell a lifestyle in that community. Why should they buy a house? There's houses everywhere, but why should they buy it on that side of the town where you service? Or why should they move to your city in this state? So make sure that you're constantly doing that via blog. It's a great way to get some keywords. Google search engines love blogs. It's the best thing you can do to keep your website. At least put a blog once a week, if not minimum twice a month. And that way your website can stay up to date. It's constantly indexing your website, and you're scaling your real estate business. Now, if you're interested in this template or any other things that we offer, you can head over to my website and click the trainings tab. And there I will be this next 2 months be rolling out a ton of trainings for you guys. Right now, we have the modern one-page website template. You can click that, get access. It's $149. The best thing about this, most templates are $149, but you got to figure out how to customize them yourself. I literally go through step by step every section of the website, from optimization to adding content to updating content, blog ideas, everything. It's a step by step video tutorial with over 20 videos. I don't leave you hanging, and you'll be able to fully customize this and actually customize it to your look and feel that you would like. And anything else that you guys need, just let me know. I'm here. Great thing about my trainings, if you're want to partner with me here at my brokerage, everybody that's on in my group gets all of my trainings for free. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if there's anything I can help you with, comment below. Love to know your thoughts and any questions that you have. So appreciate your time today, and stay tuned for my next training.